All right, so we have the More Than Magic lip set here. We got all the ingredients and everything out. We warmed it up just for 3 minutes, and it was liquidy. So this has been cooling for about 5 minutes. It only makes this much, plus a little bit that was in there to put in here. So that's a little bit challenging. Yep.
And this flavor's marshmallow, and I don't.
So we put a little bit in there and mixed it, and then here, you hold this right here. The challenge is you got to like push it down in there, okay? But as you do that, it's cooling, and so it's very challenging to get more than a tiny bit in there. Like, it is very difficult. So when it cools a little, you can push it down. So what you gotta do is like smash it in there and push it down, and do that a number of times to make it go in there. All right, so we warmed it up for just 3 minutes. It turned completely liquid. So now it's been cooling, and now this is kind of a manageable paste, I would say. I don't know that this is enough for 5 lip gloss things. The challenge that we're coming up with is, how do we take a fifth of this, add the appropriate, I guess they call it flavor, and then not make it go to the whole batch. So what we did, keep the camera there, we put it in here. But then this cools, and you can't hardly get that out. And then I think the flavor or whatever will be in here for the next one. So I would recommend doing 5 separate containers. And we were able to get one done, and I bet it's only the top third or so that's in there. And we pushed it down in there. So the first one's probably our worst one. So we'll see how the next 4 go.
We're gonna do yellow next.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a separate container. That's probably too much, actually. And then it says 6 or 7 or 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Then you do your best to kind of like mix it and stir it.
So it turns yellow.
And it gets that shimmery stuff. All right.
It actually works with the shimmer.
Then we get our correct color. I guess I can switch hands.
And that's the yellow color.
Ready? And so you got to put it in there. And put it in there. And put it in there. And then
it's really annoying.
And while you're doing it, the problem is it's getting a little bit harder. So that's a challenge. So you get a little more.
Some more from that container.
And then you can put more in. Oh. Smash it in there. Now, we tried to use a pencil to kind of smash it down.
Does not work.
But we realized that it has that little rod in there that spins it out as you need more. So
I'm not going to use the marshmallow one, for sure.
Or maybe Dad uses that one.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's kind of messy. You just got to keep doing it. Purple?
Purple last, because that's going to be the best.
So red?
Yeah.
All right, so we're to our last one, and this is a little more set up than I would like.
It's hard.
Yep, so it'd be hard to stir. So we're gonna pop it in the microwave for about, 45 seconds.
And we'll be right back.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, so this is about 30 more seconds, and this is about right, because you almost want it like, recording?
better.
Oh.
Yeah.
You almost want it like peanut butter, I would say. So we're gonna leave a little extra in here. I don't know how much, not a lot. And then we're gonna put
In.
this in our final container.
And that's purple over there.
And purple
Right there.
is our last one that we're making for Taylor's friend. There's a little surprise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8. Let's do a little extra for her. I might have done 9. Then you kind of work it in there.
No, I don't want it to mess up on hers.
It won't. It's gonna be like blueberry delight.
Okay.
So you mix, mix, mix. So it looks like it's not that much. That's one thing that surprised me. This looks like it's like not even close to enough. But by the time you add it up, it adds up to be quite a bit for one single lip gloss container.
And that's how, like, that thing is, it's just not enough.
What do you mean?
Like,
This container?
yeah, it should be littler.
I think if I were designing this, I would make these instead of lip balms with a little spinny top. I would make them more like Carmex or whatever those containers are, because this is the point that gets hard or challenging, because you got it on there, right? And then you got to kind of go around and mash it in, go around. Okay, so this is our final one, our 5th one. First one was the hardest, like most things, right? So
It's the easiest if it's the last one because you experience the most and you know the most.
And you know like what you're doing. So this is definitely not the cleanest
ideal
craft,
thing.
right? But it's fun. And we haven't really tried them yet because they were too hot. Like you can put them on your lips, but it's not like the real experience. But we'll see when they're done. So let's see what this mess looks like here. So look at
towels.
Yeah, you need paper towels. You need some containers. Go
you need
lower.
The sticks.
Yeah.
You need that thing to hold this.
Yeah, because it's hot coming out of the microwave. All right, we'll show you the
Not
final result.
the craft thing. Okay, well, we'll be right back. So we're just undoing all the lips.
Let's do 3.
One. So explain what we're doing right now.
What
we're doing right now is we're just mixing all the flavors together and 3 drops of everyone. So that's what we're doing. So you can just watch us if you want.
Because we have this much left over, and we already have our containers. So we figured we would just put them all together and see what happens.
I wonder what color it will be. That's a little bit.
So when you first melt it, it seems like there's not enough for the containers, and there's this much extra. And we probably could have filled them all a little bit more, but there's quite a bit of extra when it's all said and done. So we'll see what this is like once it cools off a little and hardens. That's it.
Boom. Thank you, Matt. And actually, we made all of these, and they were really fun and also a little bit messy. And we mixed all of these. These are food coloring, and we mixed all of them, and we got this.
That was extra.
Yep. And then we have a separate container which we mixed because these are food coloring. Mixed all of those, and also we have a video that we're gonna send a link to. So, yeah, thank you.